Are you struggling with test migrations not running in your Rails engine? You're not alone. Today, we're going to tackle this frustrating issue together and find a solution. I completely understand how annoying it can be when you think everything is set up correctly, only to be met with errors. This is a common problem many developers face when working with Rails engines. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user mentioned that they set up RSpec, added a migration for a model called MyJob, and tried to run their tests. However, they encountered a pending migration error. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this. So, what could be causing this pending migration error? It often happens when the database schema is not up to date with the migrations. This can be especially tricky when working with Rails engines, as they have their own unique setup. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To resolve the issue with pending migrations, the user should first ensure that the migrations are properly copied to the dummy app. This can be done by running the command to install migrations again. Next, the user should navigate to the dummy app directory and run the database migrations specifically for the test environment. This is crucial to ensure that the test database is up to date. After running the migrations, the user should return to the root directory of the Rails engine and execute the RSpec tests again. This will check if the issue has been resolved. If the user still encounters the same error, they should check the configuration in the Rails helper.rb file to ensure that maintain test schema is correctly set up. Lastly, if the problem persists, the user may want to check for any additional pending migrations or issues in the migration files themselves. This can help identify any discrepancies. Fun fact, did you know that Rails engines are like mini Rails applications? They can be powerful, but they also come with their own set of challenges. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user found a few key points to resolve the issue. First, they realized that running the command to install migrations is unnecessary during development. It's meant for users of the engine, not for the developer. Second, they emphasized that all commands should be executed from the engine's root directory, which ensures proper application. Lastly, they stopped using maintain test schema because it didn't work as expected in their setup. Instead, they recommended running rake-db migrate for both development and test environments. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. One user faced a similar issue with their Rails engine while migrating from Rails 3 to 4.2. Their solution involved generating a new engine in a temporary directory and then copying the newly created test helper file into their current engine. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative solution from another user suggests removing the line that maintains the test schema. Instead, they recommend using the migrator to run the migrations directly from the db/migrate directory. Here's the tip I promised. Always remember to run your migrations in the dummy app when working with Rails engines. This simple step can save you a lot of headaches. And there you have it. Your test migrations should be running smoothly now. Remember, keeping your database in sync is crucial. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.